Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome to today's video. So it is November 1st today, and I thought it would be a good day to bring back my monthly makeup drawer series. I know I had been doing these videos for a little while and I had stopped, but I got quite a few requests to start doing them again. So ask and you shall receive. I'm happy to bring you guys videos that you really like, of course. So I'm gonna start doing these again. I'm gonna try to post them on the first day of each month. Essentially what I do is I go through my makeup drawers and I pull items that I want to focus on for this particular month. I really like doing this. I got out of the habit, but when I was in the habit of doing it, it really helped me to rotate through all of my makeup, make sure that I was using everything and not just, focusing on one item and letting something else sit and expire. It also gave me a better feel for what I really like and what I don't like. And I can give you guys some mini reviews on these products every month as I go through the drawers as well. So it worked out well before and I'm happy to start doing it again. So these are all the products that I have pulled to focus on for November. Now, of course, if I buy anything else, which I do plan on doing because the VIB sale is coming up really soon, Friday, it starts for VIB Rouge, so I'm really excited. I will put new items in this drawer as well, so of course I can start playing with them and reporting back to you guys on how they perform. Also, if there is something else I need from another drawer, I will pull it. But these are just the items that I want to focus on. So I've kind of organized it into face, cheek, lips. I also have some mascara in there. And then my eye palettes are down here. So let me just show you what I have in my face drawer. So the first thing I pulled is this Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer Moisturizer from First Aid Beauty. I love this. I talked about it in my VIB recommendations video. It's amazing. It's just perfect for moisturizing your skin, but also creating just a really nice silky smooth canvas. Anything that you apply on top of this just looks extra flawless. There's something about this that is so special. I love it. I'm almost out. I do need to repurchase this probably when the VIB sale comes around, but I absolutely love it. So I have this in my everyday makeup drawer most of the time. I pulled two foundations. The first one is from Josie Maran, and this is their Vibrancy foundation fluid. I really, really like this. It's just a nice, I'd say light to medium coverage foundation, very blendable. I really enjoy it. And I also have my Tarte Clay Stick foundation, which is one of my favorites. This one, I don't have a whole lot left, and this one I have had for almost a year, so I want to use it up before it expires. So I'm going to keep working on those this month. I also pulled my Marc Jacob Coconut Dewdrops. I love these. I really enjoy mixing them with the Josie Maran foundation. And then I also like using them on the high points of my cheeks when I use the Tarte Clay Stick foundation. But just a really nice product, gives you a really nice glowy look, and oh, I love these. So these are in here. For concealer, I pulled my Kat Von D Lock-It concealer in Whiteout. It is a stark white concealer if you are very fair to light like myself. This is a concealer that will actually brighten as well as cover, and I love it. It is my all-time favorite concealer. So that is in here. I also grabbed the Too Faced Ethereal Light Setting Powder. Talked about this in my Sephora VIB recommendations as well. It's a very, very finely milled powder, and it just gives a very satiny, slightly glowy, luminous, just very, very pretty finish to the skin. Perfect if you have dry skin and you struggle with powders like I do. This is a really good one. So I have that in here. I do also have an eye primer in here. This is just by e.l.f. I think this is their $3 primer. I don't spend a ton of money on eye primers because the e.l.f. ones work so well for me. They're cruelty-free and I love them. So this is the one that I use all the time. So it's in here. I also have my Juviance Plump FX lip gloss. I love this, and when I'm doing my makeup in the morning, I always put this on first. It just helps to moisturize. It does plump my lips a little bit. I have a whole video on this where I show you guys exactly how much of a plumping effect I get from it. I'll link it below. So I really, really like that, and I use it daily. And I also have my Lip Fools tool in here. I don't use this every day, but I do like to use it from time to time, so I just kind of keep it in this drawer. Okay, so moving on to some bronzers and face products, I have my Elate Clean Cosmetics bronzer. Let me just show you guys what this looks like. It's a loose powder, so I have to be a little bit careful. This is so, so pretty, you guys. It is just a very natural but glowy, almost goddessy looking bronzer. Let me see if I can just show you guys a little swatch of it. It's so pretty. I feel like it looks a little bit more orange on camera. I am not a fan of orange bronzers in the least. This comes out really more as a golden tone on my skin. It has the slightest bit of shimmer. It sounds like something I would never ever like, but I love it. Also, it comes in this really beautiful bamboo container, and the cool thing about Elate products is that they're very environmentally friendly, so you can just repurchase the powder and then fill it back up in this really cute little container. So of course they are cruelty-free. I love this brand, love this bronzer. I also pulled this bronzer from Seraphine Botanicals, another cruelty-free brand that I love. This is their Sea and Sun bronzer. I believe I got this in a Nourish Beauty box. And there is like a slightly darker side and then a more glowy highlighter shade. And again, it does have a little bit of shimmer, but it's not very detectable on the skin. I just like to take a brush and dip it in both sides. It is a very small pan. And then just use both of them mixed together, but it creates a really, really beautiful bronze effect. So love that. All right, for blushes this month, oops, that's the one I just showed you. For blush this month, I pulled another product from Seraphine Botanicals. This is their Happy Hibiscus blush. I love all the products from Seraphine Botanicals that I have tried. I'll say this every time I talk about them. They are pretty small. I mean, this is their blush, and let me just show you. Like sometimes I like to use a big fluffy brush to apply my blush. Not always, but sometimes. And so you can tell, like this is about the size of a single eyeshadow. That's my only complaint. That being said, I'll probably never go through all of this blush, even though I use it quite a bit. But it just, you know, for practical purposes, trying to get brushes in there, I would appreciate if it was just a little bit bigger. But at any rate, this is a beautiful color. It's just kind of a universal shade. Very, very pretty, very, very neutral. You can definitely build it up, but I'm a big fan of more neutral nude tone blushes, and this is perfect. I also grabbed one of my favorites for fall and winter, which is Becca's Wild Honey. You guys have probably seen this a million times. Really, really beautiful, deeper nude shade. I love it. And then I also grabbed Tarte's Party Blush. This was part of their, I think, the Sephora birthday set last year. I know a lot of people love this. Again, it's, surprise, surprise, just a really pretty neutral nude shade and so gorgeous. I'll forever love these Amazonian clay blushes from Tarte. All right, a couple highlighters. Actually, I think all the highlighters I pulled are from Becca. They are. The first one I have here is Champagne Bellini. Oh, you guys, this is probably my all-time favorite highlighter. It has the most beautiful rose gold shift. It is so, so pretty. I think it would look beautiful on a gazillion different skin tones. So smooth. I love this. I love this so much. So that's in there. I also have Becca's, what is this one? Rose Quartz? Yeah, Rose Quartz, which is more of a pinky tone. Really pretty. Really subtle and soft, but again, just, you know, that classic Becca, you know, very blendable, very luminous formula. I love Becca highlighters. And then I also pulled Prosecco Pop. This just came in my BoxyCharm for October, so I really want to play around with this. All I've done so far is swatch it, so I am going to put this to good use, but again, this one packs more of a punch. I'm running out of fingers to swatch. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I mean, boom. That is a very intense highlighter. So I'm really excited to play around with that. Let me show you what I pulled for eyeshadows this month. I've got the Pure Soiree Diaries palette here. I have been playing with this for a while now, and I really like it. I really enjoy it. I really like this color right here called Twinkle. I've been using these two colors in my crease, this or this as a highlight, and then this on the lid, and it's just a really pretty simple fall look. I really like this palette. It came in a BoxyCharm, and it was one of my favorite BoxyCharm items, so I want to keep playing with that. I also grabbed my Bare Minerals palette. Now this was limited edition last holiday season, and I hate showing limited edition products, but I also wanted to mention it because Tarte has brought out another version of this year that is even bigger. Definitely on my wish list for the Sephora VIB sale. I have used this so much this year, you guys. Gold Leaf right here, you can tell I have used so much. These two colors blended together are the perfect crease shades. I love this palette. Everything is so true to that Bare Minerals formulation. Sometimes when holiday palettes are released, I feel like they're just not as good, you know? Sometimes they're mass produced by factories that a company wouldn't normally use, and they can be disappointing, but this did not disappoint. I absolutely loved it. It's just a regular old neutral palette. There's nothing that looks super special about it, but I love it. So I'm gonna keep playing with this, and I definitely recommend checking out the newer version, which I'll link below for you guys if you are interested. I haven't played with it personally yet, but I'm just hoping it is as good as this one. And then lastly, I pulled my Eye of Horus Isis Sun Goddess palette. This is just a favorite of mine. It's so pretty. All of these shades are very glowy, very luminous, and they're all satiny or shimmery, so I do like to use my e.l.f. Mad for Mattes palette with these. I have a whole video on some products from Eye of Horus that I can link below for you guys if you're interested. And then this, of course, is just the original e.l.f. Mad for Mattes palette, which if you don't have is definitely worth the $10. It's so good. Okay, so moving on to this last little basket here. I do have this little brow trio from the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. Unfortunately, this is not a cruelty-free product. I love it, and as I mentioned in my announcement video where I said I was going cruelty-free, I wasn't gonna just throw out everything that I already had, so I will, you know, use this up. I do really like it, but I won't repurchase it because it's not cruelty-free. But this again came in a BoxyCharm, and it is a great little brow trio. My brows are microbladed, so I don't have to do a lot with them, but sometimes I'll fill in just the front area where there are a few brush strokes to make it look a little more uniform. But yeah, this is a nice one. I'm sad that I can't repurchase it. And then I have two mascaras. I have the Essence Volume Stylist Lash Extension Mascara. This is the one with lengthening fibers. Now, I like to use this on my lower lashes, which might sound a little bit strange. Again, I have lash extensions, so I don't need to do much with my lashes, but this just makes my bottom lashes look very there. It works really well. So I have that one. And then I also, oh, my dog is barking at my mailman. Also have this one from Eye of Horus, which is their Bio Lash Lift Mascara. This has a very, very fine comb. And again, it's perfect for your lower lash line. Also, if you do have lash extensions and you just want something that's gonna separate, I like to use the comb, and you know, like I will get a little bit of mascara in my extensions, but it seems to work well, so I like this one. And then I've got some lip products. I did pull my Milk Holographic Lip Topper in Mars. I call it a lip topper, but it is a lip gloss. This has a super holographic sort of finish. So I just like to take a little bit and dab it in the center of my lip, and it just looks so, so pretty. It looks gorgeous on top of one of my favorite lip products, which is the Hourglass Lip Stylo in Dreamer. I've used a bunch of this. It's just a really pretty neutral peach shade. Again, I think I mentioned this in my Sephora VIB recommendations. So I've got that. And then I also pulled this. This is from Au Naturel. This came in a Petite Vour box. It is a matte, which I'm not a huge fan of, but the couple times that I've worn this, it has been a matte formulation that I think I can live with. It's not super drying. It doesn't bleed on my lips. It's been really, really nice. So I want to play around with that a little bit more. And then I also pulled Marc Jacobs, I think this is called Fawn. Sorry, I hit my camera. Fawn Over Me. And it's just a really, really beautiful neutral shade, but I think this is a super pretty color for fall because it has just a hint of a brown tone. Super, super pretty. These are so comfortable. I love the whole Marc Jacobs line. I have loved everything that I have tried. His blushes, the dewdrops, the Velvet Noir mascara, and the fact that all his products are cruelty-free makes me so happy. So that is what's in that drawer. And then the last thing here that I just have on the side, because things were getting tight, is the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. It is actually it's called a replenishing primer and setting spray. It has coconut water and probiotic based ingredients with skin revivers. So I've been using this for several weeks now. It's actually a really nice finishing spray. I don't like to use it as a primer so much. My skin's a little picky. I need to use something cream-based to prime my skin, but I love using this as a finishing spray. It's hydrating, it just helps to refresh your makeup and prolong the wear. I really do like this, so that is in here as well. So that is it, you guys, for my November everyday makeup drawer. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment so I know to keep doing them. From what I've heard from you guys in the past couple weeks, you were enjoying these videos, so I hope that is the case. Thanks so much for being here. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Take care of each other, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.